Hello everyone. Our today's topic is subject verb concord. It means agreement. Subject verb agreement. Verb should be according to the subject. If our subject is singular, the verb should be singular. If our subject is plural, verb should be according to the number and person of the subject. For example, he is a student and the other one is they are students. In this one, subject is singular, so we are using here is. They, subject is plural, so we are using here are. Okay, verb should be, we can't use here he are. Grammatically that sentence will be completely wrong. Okay, so verb should be according to the subject. If two subjects are joined by and, plural verb is used. No doubt two subject, two nouns are there. For more than one, we use plural verb. He and his father, two person are there. He and his father have arrived. He and his father are going to market. Okay, always plural verb is used when two noun or two subject are joined by and. You and I are. If you use here am, that will be wrong. You and I, we are using this verb with both the subjects. You and I are colleagues. Next one is, if two subjects express one idea, suppose two subjects are there but they express the single idea, then the verb used in that sentence is singular. Bread and butter, this one is used for breakfast. So bread and butter makes, singular verb is used. Rice and curry is my favorite dish. That is also rice and curry. No doubt two subject are there, but they present single idea. So we use their singular verb. Okay. Next one. If two singular nouns joined by and refer to same person or same thing. Suppose two singular noun are there and they refer to the same person, to the same thing, then we use singular verb. For example, the principal and secretary of the school is. It means the principal, secretary or cashier, whatever is given there, they are referring to the same person. These two subjects refer to the same person. It means we are talking about the one person. So we are using here singular. So secretary, the principal of the school is visiting the class. Also remember this, only with the first subject article is used. If article is used only with the first subject, it means we are talking about only a single person. But if two nouns are used for two different person, plural verb is used. Now how we know this? These are two person or these are we are talking about a single person. So this one is simple. If article is used with both of the subjects, it means we are talking about two person, the principal and the secretary of the school. Then we write here are. Okay, the principal and the secretary of the school are visiting the class. If article is used with both of the subjects, it means we are talking about two person. And if there is only, the article is used only before the first subject, it means we are talking about a single person. Any other example you can take? The poet and writer has come. It means the poet and writer. We are talking about a person who is also a poet and also a writer. But if it is given there, the poet and the writer, it means these are two different persons. The poet and the writer have. Then we use plural verb. Okay. Now see the next. Number 4 is, if two subjects are joined by as well as or with. Two subjects joined by as well as or with, the verb follows the first subject. Remember this. When as well as or with is used as a connector, as a conjunction, Okay, then we use verb according to the first subject. For example, they as well as he. We are using here verb according to they. They as well as he are as fault. You as well as I are at fault. Suppose I is as a subject. I as well as you am at fault. I know this one is somewhat odd in listening. I as well as you am. But according to grammar, this one is a completely correct sentence. Okay. Verb agrees to the first subject. The president with the cabinet ministers is. We are using here verb according to the first subject. Okay. If two subjects are joined by as well as or with, the verb agree to the first subject. Remember this. Now next, number 5. If two or more singular subjects are joined by either or, neither, nor, not only, but also, the verb agrees to the subject nearer to it. It means the subject which is near to the verb. Verb should be according to the subject which is near to it. Okay. Either he or his friends are. It means with this we are using are. His friends, either his friends or he is. Suppose we are using here he, so he is responsible for it. So according to the subject which is near to the verb. Either he or you are fool. Okay. Mostly we use if these two subjects are joined with or nor, mostly singular verb is used. Okay. But if they are used with either or, neither, nor, then verb agrees to the nearer subject. Number 6 is, if each, every, either of, neither of, each of, many, a come before the subject. Suppose before the subject we use each, every, either, neither, many, then the verb should be singular. For example, each of the boys. So each of the boys is. We are using it according to each. Each of the boy is given a prize. Next example is many a student has. Okay. If each, every, either, neither, many, these are used as subject, not only many, many a. If these are used before subject, then verb should be singular. Okay. Now number 7 is, in the sentences beginning with there. If there is as a subject, if the sentence begin with there, the verb agrees with the number of the noun that follows it. Okay, mostly we use verb according to the subject. But if the sentence begins with there, we use the verb according to the noun which follow that verb. Okay. There are 40 boys. 40 boys we are using here are. There are 40 boys in my class. There is no boy in the class. So singular noun is following the verb. So verb is used singular. If the noun which is following the verb, if that is plural, if that is plural, then we use plural verb. Okay. So remember this. If the sentence begins with there, or remember this, there is a single word. ये एक ऐसा word है इसमें verb जो है वो there के according नहीं होगी. It will be according to the noun which follow it. There are books on the table. There is a book on the table. Okay. So verb should be according to the noun which follow it. Next number. Some nouns which are plural in form but singular in meaning. Take a singular verb. So singular verb is used with those nouns which are plural in form but singular in meaning. For example, this news. When we read this word, it seems it's plural, but it takes singular verb. Mathematics. S is at the end. Mathematics. So in form, in appearance, the word is plural, but verb used here is singular. Physics. It seems it's plural, but verb is singular. Economics, verb used with the word economics is singular. Okay, so the words which seems plural but they are singular in meaning, the verb used with these types of nouns are singular or is singular, sorry. Next one is plural nouns which indicate the name of country. Some we see some of the countries has name in plural sentence. For example, the United States of America, so this one is in plural form but the country is singular. The Arabian Nights, it's the title of a book. This type of noun takes singular verb. The Arabian Nights contains many interesting stories. The United States of America is a large country. Okay, the verb used with this type of nouns is singular. Next one, nouns which are singular in meaning. Now this one is opposite to that. It seems singular but they are plural in their meaning, so we use verb plural. Cattle are grazing. Cattle, it seems it's singular but group of animal, we are using here plural verb. People, it seems this one is singular word but we use word people are, people were. Okay, like this, it seems singular but verb used with the it's plural in their meaning, it has plural sense, so we use plural verb. Okay, now see next one. When two or more singular subjects are connected by together with and not besides no less than, the verb will be singular. Okay, remember these words, together with and not besides no less than, the verb will be singular. For example, Rajesh together with his friends is present. No doubt here the word is friends but we are using singular verb. Rajesh together with his friends is present. He no less than you is guilty. It means we are using here verb accordingly, according the subject, according the first one. Rajesh together with his friends, he no less than you is guilty. Next one is a collective noun takes a singular verb. Okay, when the subject stands for the collection as a whole. When a collective noun presents the present as a whole, the verb used there is singular. But if a collective noun stands for the individuals, then the verb used there is plural. Okay, listen again. A collective noun takes a singular verb when the subject stand for collection, but a collective noun takes a plural verb when subject stands for the individuals. For example, the jury was agreed on the matter. It means all the judges which were who were there, who were the part of the jury, they have the same opinion. So the jury was agreed on the matter. The jury have different opinions, so it means they have individual opinion, so we are using here plural verb. Next one, when plural noun expresses some specific quantity or amount. Okay, when plural noun is plural but it express specific quantity, specific amount, the verb is in singular. 10 rupees, s is used here, 10 rupees, but the verb used here is singular. 10 rupees is a very small amount. Other example you can take, 2 kilometers is a short distance. Ab kilometers, so no doubt s is used but we are using is. 2 kilometers is a short distance. Last one is when the subject of a verb is a relative pronoun. Relative pronoun, it means who is there, whom is there, that is what. Okay, who, whom, that, what. When the subject of a verb is a relative pronoun, the verb agrees with the antecedent of the relative pronoun. Okay, When the subject of a verb is a relative pronoun, so the verb agrees with the antecedent of the relative pronoun. For example, see the example. It is I who am to blame. Other example you can take, it is they who are at fault. So we are using verb according to this. Okay, relative pronoun is used and we are using verb according to antecedent. It is I who am to blame. It is they who are at fault. Now students, with this our topic subject verb agreement is complete. And is there any doubt, you can contact me. Thank you and have a nice day.